Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create beautifully designed email templates that you can then use for your email campaigns, whether you have a newsletter and are sending out weekly emails to subscribers, or you just want the emails you send to your customers to look that much nicer, to have your brand colors, to have your logo, to just be elevated completely in terms of design. This is where you're going to do it. So in your account, just head over to marketing and then go to emails and templates. As you can see, we have a couple templates already here, but I'm going to create a new one so you can see how it works. So on the top right, I will click new. And we have a few options here. You can create a template from an existing campaign. So actually, if you started in the campaign area and designed your first email there and think, oh, wow, I wish I had this as a template to use for future emails, so you can import it with this button. We have a bunch of email marketing templates already set up for you. So if you're looking for a good starting point or some ideas of what a good email design might look like, you can click here. Of course, you can start from scratch. You can create a blank template. And we have this great import feature. So if you're migrating from tools like MailChimp or Kajabi or ActiveCampaign, you can actually import the designs you already have there into Fullscope using this feature. So that's really powerful. I'm going to start from scratch so you can really see how everything works. And I am not a code person, so I'm going to use the design editor. Select that. And just like with all other tools on the Fullscope platform, we have this really simple and easy to use drag and drop builder. So whether you're creating a website or a form or a survey or an email, it all looks the same. It makes it really easy to bounce around from feature to feature without feeling like you need to completely relearn a whole new set of tools. One of my favorite parts of the platform, super helpful for people just trying to get their business up and running, just trying to make something quickly and easily and not trying, again, to learn a whole new way of doing things every time they want to use a new feature. So we have the elements here. On the top left, you can find them with this plus icon. You have the manage element area where you can just see a quick drop down view of all of the elements. If you're creating, quite a lengthy newsletter with lots of sections, lots of content, this might help get things organized easily. Here we have this little paint roller icon that helps us to design the appearance. So we can come in here, we can change the background color, we can add a picture to the background, we can change the defaults for buttons and divider colors and a whole bunch of other stuff. And right next to that, we have saved items. So if you have any sections or any elements from your email templates that you just want to save, that you can drag and then drop quickly and easily into future emails, you can do that here. Also very helpful. So I'm going to go back to the add elements area and let's add some stuff to this email. So as you can see, when you start a blank email, it's not completely blank, because at the top it has this view email in browser button that just auto creates a link for people to open the email in a browser in case for whatever reason their email provider isn't displaying everything properly. So that's a very useful button to have. And we also, of course, have this little header here. So you could use this, obviously, change it to whatever you need it to be for your business. And then if I go back to elements, let's say, I'm going to add some more text. I might add an image, and then maybe I'll add a nice call to action button, something that users should click on. And whatever else you might add, you're definitely at the bottom going to want to add this footer element. This is the most important one, because not only does it give your basic business information and cover your grounds there, but it also has this unsubscribe button automatically generate. And this is really important because if you don't have an unsubscribe button in your emails that you're sending out, again, to a list of subscribers or customers, their email providers might flag them as spam. And then, of course, they don't see your lovely emails that you spent all this time designing and making look very nice. So we don't want that. So make sure you use the footer element at the bottom. And now that we have some content here, I can, of course, come in, I can change the text, I can change the images, I can add all the content I want. I can do things like use custom values, for example. So if I delete friends here, if I want every email to auto fill in the subscriber or the person's name, then I can use up here the custom values button on the top right, and I can say autofill the contact's first name. So now if I'm sending an email, to John Doe, it'll say, "Hi, John," and the rest of the email will be as I've designed it. So anything you want to change, just come in and click on it. For the images and buttons and things, anything you click on, you'll see on the left any type of settings that you have access to. So the image, obviously we need to come in here and add our own image. We can add alt text, a link to the image. We can change its size. We can do the same thing with the button, add a link. Where is the button going? We can change the font, change the size. It's all extremely easy to use, easy to design, easy to get ready for your email campaign. So now let's just say, I'll give it a name. I'll call it my awesome new template. And now I'm going to save that template. And if you want to test how this template looks in someone's inbox, you can come up here to the 3 dots. You can send a test email. You can also just click preview template and it will show it in the browser. And it will also autofill just some random information for those custom values. And then you can see how it looks on mobile. You can see how it looks if someone opens it in a tablet. So you have tons and tons of helpful tools here. And moving on from that, if you come in and update this template and then, and save it and think, I really like the way it used to be. I don't like these changes I made. I wish I could go back in time. You can come here to version history, and that will basically show you all of the different times you saved and updated the template, and you can go back to the version you had last week or 2 weeks ago or an entire year ago and basically delete all of the changes you've made from then and go back to that previous version. Also really, really helpful. There's a lot you can do here, and once you have a template created, you go back, then you can just come to your awesome new template. If you click on the 3 dots on the right, then you can, again, preview it, you can clone it, you can share it. You can then, of course, create a campaign. Now, this is the most important thing to do with the templates, is to actually create your next email campaign based off the template. If you do that, then it will basically create a new campaign, and the base design will be, of course, this template. Now you can finalize your email campaign with all the information you actually want for, again, this week's subscriber email or whatever it might be. And then you can send or schedule to send that email right away. So that's how you work with templates. That's how you create beautiful new template designs for your emails. That's how you elevate your business and just make every interaction that customers have with you and your business look that much better, leave that much more of a positive impression on them. So if you have any questions about email templates, please reach out to us. We're happy to answer them. And otherwise, we hope you have a lovely day.